morning. Maranatha, chapter 74, March 15th, the sowing and reaping of life. Flee also youthful lusts, but follow after righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. 2 Timothy 2, verse 22. A little time spent in sowing your wild oats, dear young friends, will produce a crop that will embitter your whole life. Many of our young men think that, hey, I'm a party right now before I get married, but it will change your whole life. An hour of thoughtlessness, once yielding to temptation, may turn the whole current of your life in the wrong direction. Can one mistake, one choice ruin your life? Yes. You can have but one youth. Make that useful. When once you have passed over the ground, you can never return to rectify your mistakes. Satan transforms himself into an angel of light and comes to the young people with his specious temptations and succeeds in winning them. So, this devotional is for the young. Step by step from the path of duty. He is described as an accuser, a deceiver, a liar, a tormentor, and a murderer. It is Satan's act to tempt you, but your own act to yield. It is not in the power of all the hosts of Satan to force the tempted to transgress. There is no excuse for sin. Temptation is not sin. Jesus was holy and pure, yet he was tempted in all points as we are, but with a strength and power that man will never be called upon to endure. In his successful resistance, he has left us a bright example that we should follow in his steps. If we are self confident or self righteous, we shall be left to fall under the power of temptation. But if we look to Jesus and trust in him, we call to our help a power that has conquered the foe on the field of battle. And with every temptation, he will make a way of escape. When Satan comes in like a flood, we must meet his temptations with the sword of the Spirit. What is the sword of the Spirit? The Word of God. And Jesus will be our helper and will lift up for us a standard against him. One wrong trait of character, when one sinful desire cherished, will eventually neutralize all the power of the gospel. The pains of duty and the pleasures of sin are the cords with which Satan binds men in his traps. Those who would rather die than perform a wrong act are the only ones who will be found faithful. So you have to say to yourself from now, I would rather die than tell a little white lie than do fill in the blank. Wow. The youth may have principles so firm that the most powerful temptations of Satan will not draw them away from their allegiance to God. Let us think on these things today. Have a great day. Maranatha.